Hello and welcome to Only Connect. Tonight, I'm joined by two teams who have already played here once before and lost, so we're giving them another chance. But they needn't be downcast, they lost at Only Connect. It's a noble endeavour. It's like making an unsuccessful pass at Johnny Depp. It's not humiliating, like getting the brush off from Peter Stringfellow, as I know to my cost. So let's say hello again to, on my right, Emily Phillips, a puzzles compiler who recently translated from French to English a novel on cannibalism called Eat Him If You Like. Richard Colfer, a physics and computing graduate and former junior chess champion with a passion for Charlie Brooker and sherbet lemons. And their captain, Robin Seaville, a modern languages graduate who enjoys drawing and once appeared in a film starring Helen Mirren. All puzzle writers for the Press Association, they are the Press Gang. So have you been writing practice puzzles in advance of the quiz?
We have a few. We've been doing the walls on our laptop and in work as well, keeping ourselves frosty, we hope.
Very good luck. You are facing tonight, on my left, Andrew Cosgrove, a former laboratory researcher who once spent a year in New Zealand investigating the genetics of the tuatara species. Shri Ananda, a genetics graduate who is a member of the Covent Garden Cocktail Club and speaks Punjabi and Russian. And their captain, Kester Jarvis, a biological journal editor who enjoys baking and exploring London museums. United by their passion for the periodic table, they are the science editors. You lost to the Enophiles in your first heat. What's your new approach?
Well, we decided we were probably choosing all of the wrong hieroglyphics, so we're just going to go for a different set this time.
And how do you feel about the role of captain? Do you enjoy the responsibility?
It's a lot more stressful than I imagined.
Why don't we let the stress begin immediately? Time for round one. What's the connection between four apparently random clues? The teams will remember this with a small jolt of horror from their earlier heat. Science editors, you won the toss. You've decided to go first. Please choose your Egyptian hieroglyph.
The lion, please.
I think you've chosen very well this time. It's the music question. Lovely. We'll get it out of the way at the beginning. What is the connection between these clues? Here's the first.
Have you any idea what this is? No, next, please. Do you think you know what this is?
I think I do. I think it is.
Oh, I recognise the voice.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lopez, OK. Next, please.
That's Craig David.
Craig David. So what's the link?
Next.
Next, please.
All that I have is all that you've given me.
So it was featuring Craig David, is it?
What's
Called,
this?
like famous singers? I don't know. Featuring in somebody
3
else's song.
seconds.
We're going to say famous singers featuring in somebody else's song.
Not the answer, I'm afraid. So there's a bonus chance for the press gang.
I think the third one was something like Artful Dodger, so it could be Dickens characters.
Dickens characters.
Talk me through the 4 clues.
Emily.
I just knew the third one, which I think might have been by Artful Dodger or something. Isn't he in Oliver?
There is a version of the 3rd track that features the Artful Dodger, though not that one. The artists were Pitbull, Jennifer Lopez, Craig David and Sam Brown. It's not about the artists. It was the titles of the songs, which were Pause, Play, Rewind and Stop. Buttons on a media player. That was the link. Your turn, press gang, to pick a question.
We'll have Eye of Horus, please.
OK. What's the connection between these clues? Here's the first.
Smash.
Next one. Next one, please. Are these made from something special? Something particular?
Oxide.
Oxide? Can we say oxide? Why? Why oxide?
No, isn't that what it is?
Next one, please. Cranberries. These colours. Cranberries are made from... we're going to have to say something quickly.
3
We're going to
seconds.
say something.
No, the time has run out. There's a possible bonus chance for the science editors now.
Are they all invented in Canada?
Cranberries.
Yes, cranberries, I know what you mean. They probably weren't invented anywhere, apart from, obviously, in the Bible. Are they listed there? Not all invented in Canada. They have all been subject to the Delia effect. Do you know what that is?
Not even a little clue.
It's when Delia Smith mentions something in a recipe and then there's a big craze and sells out. So no points yet, science editors. It is your turn to pick a hieroglyph.
We'll have 2 reads, please.
OK. These are going to be picture clues. What connects them? Here's the first.
Sausages. Next, please. A man mowing the lawn. Pan.
Stephen King novel.
Lawnmowers. I don't know. Shall we get the next, please? That's a monkey jumping on a bed.
Is it? I mean, there's going to be bangers. Is there going to be something that? Did you see?
No, there was a lawnmower man, Stephen King
Oh,
novel.
no. Next, please. Oh, their song.
It's the last thing at the end of a song. Last thing at the
3
end.
seconds.
The last thing at the end of a song.
I might take that, but have another go.
So it's songs where you add something to each verse. It's like the same, but you add something like the sausages sizzling in a pan, and then one man went to a meadow, and then his dog came along, and then the bottle's on the wall, and I don't know, the monkey jumps in a bed in a song.
I'll give you the point, because I think you've got it.
And then you all rolled over and one fell out, and then the monkey jumped up.
Yes, I mean, you don't need to sing the whole song. What I'm hoping to hear is a counting song.
Yes.
But you're absolutely right. Songs where you take something out each time. 10 fat sausages sizzling in the pan. One man went to mow. I think you then go upwards from there. There is one about monkeys jumping on the bed, and there's one fewer monkey each time in the green bottles. The famous one on the wall. 10 green bottles in my dressing room. So let's hurry up and get to the end of the show. 1 point to you, science editors. Press gang, your turn.
Twisted flax, please.
Twisted facts. What's the connection between these clues? Here's the first.
It's a song. Number 1.
It could be. I think we need to see
Next,
that one.
please. It's a dash. It's a
Could be like advertising slogans for some company.
Yeah, it could be. Should we see another?
Next one, please.
Okay, they're not.
What are those dates, for heaven's sake? What happened in 1897?
Should we see if they're fine?
Next one, please.
That was the first thing that was said on Twitter.
3 seconds.
These are the first things said on certain campaigns or slogans or advertising features in those years.
Now, I was lenient with your opponent, so I'm going to let you try and express that. What do you think it is?
First things said on different media. Twitter, obviously, the last one. Telegraph might be there.
That's
TV
what it
might
is.
be
First
there.
things said in different communication media. Quite right. So what do you think they were? Which types of communication?
Could the first one be the internet?
The first one was actually the first text message, but it was sent by a computer because you couldn't send them from phones at that point. So sent by a computer to a phone. That was the first text message. Are you ready, 1897?
Telegraph? Wireless?
It was an overseas wireless message sent by Marconi. And this one, 1844, What Hath God Wrought? That was the first telegram, as I think you knew. Who sent that, do you suppose?
A British Prime Minister.
It wasn't. It was Morse, Samuel Morse. And the content was apparently suggested by his daughter. Maybe that's just what he wanted people to think, but apparently so. So well done, you've got a point as well. Back to the science editors to make a choice.
We'll have water, please.
Water. What is the connection between these clues? Here's the first.
What? Panther, you can spell? It could be. Next, please.
ODI.
CID, that's an insect, isn't it?
Is it? Are you sure? It's going to be...
OK, next,
acronym
please.
or something. Oh, no, it is insects. B-E.
No, it's cod, isn't
No,
it?
it's B-E-E.
Yeah, it's crocodile. It's cod, though.
Oh, so it's just animals, they're not insects. Yeah.
They can all be filled in with other animals.
That's it. Animals swallowed by animals. I'll show you the last clue. Tell me what animals are missing.
There's
Oh,
yes. There's ant, cod, bee, and bat.
That's it. Bat from the last one. Albatross, ant for panther, cod for crocodile, and bee for wildebeest. Animals hidden in the names. Well done. And the last question is coming to you, press gang. Horned viper. Let's see what's hiding inside that animal. Here's your first clue.
Next, please.
Sorry. They might have committed crimes that I don't know if Melba did, though.
She did. Next, please.
Got 3 million left.
He's a rapper.
Oh, they've all taken their names from something.
Have they?
Yes.
Is Winona Ryder not called her name?
No,
What's
she's
she named
changed the
after?
name. Flo Rida, where's she come from?
He's American.
He's a rapper.
He's a rapper.
He would have named himself
Do we
to
want
stay
to see
alive.
that final one?
Can we have the last one, please? These are people who are all named after a place.
That's what it is, named after a place. The place they were born, in fact. I love you for the question, Flo Rida, where's she from? It's the kind of thing I might say myself. The answer is self-evident, of course. Not a rap fan?
I know after ABBA broke up, I just lost interest completely.
I know what you mean. Winona Ryder was born in Winona, Minnesota, and Dame Nellie Melba, that's a stage name, Helen Porter Mitchell, her name is, and named herself after where?
Melbourne.
Melbourne, yes, Melbourne, where she came from. Very well done, named after places, the places they came from. At the end of round 1, then, Press Gang have got 2 points and the science editors have 3. Sequences round now. The contestants may see 1, 2 or 3 clues, but not 4, because I want to know what comes fourth. Science editors, you'll be going first again. What is your brilliant hieroglyphic choice?
Water was kind to us before, so we'll go with it again.
OK, it's never been kind to me. What is the fourth in this sequence? Here's the first.
Chris Chataway. You look like you might know who he is.
Yeah, I can't think what it is, though.
Next. Who's that?
Actually, is that the guy who went... No, he went to the Biro, but that's not true at all. No,
OK,
no
next,
idea.
please. John Landy. Who's he?
Oh, it's Husbands of Someone, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
I don't know who,
What's
though.
the first one, then?
Richard Burton? It's not...
It's not, is it?
No, probably not, is it?
I'm going to say it if you don't come up with something better. First, Richard Burton.
Always worth having a go, but that is not it in this case. There's a bonus chance for the Press Gang.
First, Roger Bannister.
The answer is first Roger Bannister. And why is that?
People who've broken the 4-minute mile in reverse order.
That's it. The fourth, third and second people to run a mile in under 4 minutes. And first was, of course, Roger Bannister. So you get a bonus point, Press Gang, and you get the chance to choose a question.
Lion, please.
Lion. These are going to be pictures. What sort of thing would you expect to see in the last picture? Here's the first.
Monica Lewinsky. Next one, please.
Erica Rowe.
Erica Rowe, yes.
Yeah, so...
Became famous for a sex act.
It's not sex act.
I'm not
it's
going to say
really,
that.
is it?
Third, please. Oh, that is Rita Hayworth.
I think, were they called The Body or something like that? Or, no.
I wouldn't think Monica Lewinsky was called The Body. Fourth, please.
No, it's the sequence.
Oh, right.
So what, we're going back in time? People who are famous and exposed and involved in something.
3 seconds.
Could have been before, possibly.
No, the time is up. Science editors, do you want to have a go for a bonus?
We're going to guess at Christine Keeler.
Why?
We were going with scandals based on Monica Lewinsky.
You're so close, and you could so nearly get that point, but it's just not quite, and for entirely the wrong reasons. I completely understand why you wouldn't get it, because you gave up on music after ABBA broke up. But this is the 1999 Lou Bega hit, Mambo No. 5. And he sang about women, a little bit of this one, that one. And Monica, he sings about, we chose Monica Lewinsky. Erica would come next. We picked Erica Rowe, the Twickenham streaker. And Rita comes next in the sequence. We picked Rita Hayworth. And I needed to hear someone called Tina. You did actually say Christine Keeler, but I think not known by anyone as Tina. So actually close with that guess, but I can't give you the bonus point. I can give you the chance to choose a question.
We'll have Twisted Flax, please.
OK, Twisted Flax. What is the fourth in this sequence? Here's the first.
Australian table. It's 20.
No idea.
Next, please. Is this going to be sizes of something?
Or is it number of points in a tennis match?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is there Australian tennis?
I've never heard. Oh, I see what you mean. But what's the sequence?
I don't know.
And next, please.
Oh, it's the size of a spoon in millilitres, so it's going to be teaspoon equals 5.
T equals 5.
T equals 5 is the answer I'm looking for, because, as I think I heard you say, they are spoon sizes in millilitres, and the next one would be a teaspoon for 5. Very good. Press Gang, it's your turn.
Eye of Horus, please.
Eye of Horus. What is the fourth in this sequence? Here's the first.
Next one, please.
The Pets.
Who would be the next one? Bush, Clinton, What's the name of Obama's dog?
Don't know. It's a poodle. It's a labradoodle.
Yeah. Yeah, what's his name?
I don't know what his pet's called. There's no point asking for another name.
Nope. If we can just think of his name.
Go on then.
Sasha
Obama.
Sasha Obama.
That is not the answer, I'm afraid, so I'm going to show the third in the sequence to the science editors for a possible bonus point.
That's Barney. So what's it?
guess
Oh, it is the cat. OK, we'll say socks, Obama.
No, it's not. Now, I can see how you both got confused. The answer is Bo Obama. You're thinking of Bill Clinton's cat, and you're thinking of Barack Obama's daughter.
We are. No, we're not.
Yes, well, his daughter is called Sasha. His dog is called Bo.
Right.
So you're all in the right area, but can't get the points, I'm afraid. Right, science editors, what question would you like?
We'll have 2 reads, please.
OK, 2 reads. What's the fourth in this sequence? Here's the first.
This is the George R. R. Martin book. We've got to find out which way it's going, haven't we? I mean,
It's
first...
going to be the first Game of Thrones.
But the title's all planned up to number 7. Next, please. OK. First, A Game of Thrones.
That's absolutely right. Second would be A Clash of Kings, and first is A Game of Thrones. This is the series of which books?
A Song of Ice and Fire by George R. R. Martin.
That is absolutely right. Perfect answer. Very well done. One question remains for you, Press Gang. It's the Horned Viper. What is the fourth in this sequence? Here's the first.
Could be the Milky Way song, possibly the next one. Monty Python.
Next one, please. Does this mean anything to me?
Only that they might be mentioned in the Galaxy song, but I don't know what the last thing would be.
I think we should see another one then.
See another one.
Yeah.
Next one, please. Would it be the moon?
No, it's like closer than that.
3 seconds.
So you and me.
You and me.
You and me. Why would it be that?
Richard, why would it be that?
Might be things mentioned in the Galaxy song. from Monty
Oh,
Python.
I see why you're thinking that. But no, I'm afraid that wouldn't be a sequence. So there's a bonus chance for the science editors.
We'll try the Earth's core.
No, what it is, this is the sequence. Each orbits around the previous. So the sun orbits around the galactic centre, the Earth around the sun. We want to hear something that orbits around the Earth. So the moon, or of course it could be some sort of satellite. But something that goes around the Earth would be the answer. So no points on that one. At the end of round 2, the Press Gang have got 3 points. The science editors have 8. Time for the connecting wall. 16 jumbled up clues that need to be sorted out into 4 connected groups of 4. Points available for groups and connections. And you, Press Gang, will be going first this time. Would you like lion or water?
Lion, please.
Lion. OK, you have 2.5 minutes to solve it. Starting now.
I have it. Let's slip the dogs at wall. Buffer, quick. Anybody? Anything come to anybody? Triggers name of a horse.
Quick cricket, test cricket, something. There's some crickets maybe.
Yes, French cricket.
Types of cricket, yeah.
Yeah.
First
Go on then.
class French.
Quick and test.
Quick and test.
Okay.
There's T20 as well.
No, keep doing those.
Okay.
Okay, so
Right.
Miserable.
So what's Botho and copacetic?
I don't know what that is. Les Miserables is a
Are these
musical.
missiles, maybe Havoc missiles?
Could well be. A1 is, that sounds like a missile, doesn't it?
It's a band as well.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Any other? Bride Wolves, was that a film? That was a film with
Yes,
somebody.
starring Anne Hathaway.
Anne
One
Hathaway,
day.
Anne Hathaway, Anne Hathaway.
Okay, we need one more film
so
with her
don't,
in.
One more
don't
film
press
with
it yet.
her.
Okay.
A first class, I suspect.
Boffo, Trigger, Topper, Havoc, are they characters in something?
They sound like it, don't they? Champion is a horse, Trigger is a
Silver
horse,
is a horse.
Silver is a horse.
Okay, should we get some of them out of the way then?
Should we try the
try and
horses?
find the
Yeah.
horses then.
Horses. Havoc sounds
First
like a
class is a
horse.
racehorse, I think.
Yeah.
You think?
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Good. Horses,
Okay, so
right.
Anne Hathaway
Hathaway.
films.
Anne Hathaway. Anne Hathaway.
And what
What
were
are the
the
others?
Sorry?
A1's One Day, perhaps?
Um,
The first class, was she in? Havoc doesn't sound like an
These
Anne
are
Hathaway
just
film.
positive things. That is A1, that's Boffo.
That's great. That's
copacetic.
First
terrific.
class.
That's first class.
Okay.
So are these the films?
Yeah, try those 3 and then Havoc maybe?
Yeah.
Those 3?
Yeah.
And that one?
Yeah.
You sure?
That's it. You've solved the wall. Excellent. 4 points immediately for the groups. Let's have a look for the connections. T20 or T20, French, test and quick.
All types of cricket.
They are all types of cricket. Next one, silver topper trigger champion.
These are all horses from films or TV series, I think.
That's it. They're all horses, cowboy companions, wonder horses, a selection of equines. And the next one, Havoc, Les Miserables, Bride Wars, One Day.
Anne Hathaway films.
They are films featuring Anne Hathaway. I heard you mention racehorses earlier. Of course, they could all be racehorse names, couldn't they? Bride Wars would be a great name for a racehorse. You can call them anything. First class, A1, copacetic or copacetic, Boffo.
You think?
They're just positive ways of describing.
Best quality, the best in show or whatever. The
That'll
best
do.
of all.
Words meaning excellent. All words denoting excellence. So you got 4 points for finding the groups, 4 more for the connections. You get a bonus 2 points for getting it all right. That is the maximum of 10. A bit of a leap forward on the old racehorse view. Time to bring back the science editors. See if they can edit 16 new clues into 4 neat little groups of 4. You will have the water wall, science editors, because Lion's been taken. You have 2.5 minutes to solve it. Starting now.
Okay, Feathers McGraw, he's the bad guy in Wallace and Gromit. Okay, there's Wallace and Gromit characters.
Wallace is
we
going to
can
be the red.
Wallace is going to
Or possibly even Gromit, to be honest.
Shaun the sheep.
isn't it? Okay, what's others?
That's a dog, actually.
Bolton Barella sprinters, Powell, Bolt
yeah.
Burrell, Powell,
Anyone else?
Peggy
Oh,
Guggenheim.
Lewis. Let's try Sprinter, shall we?
Well, there might be others.
Is that the museum?
Well, she did the museum, didn't she? Oh, Bailey's a sprinter as well.
Okay, Bailey. Oh, what were the other two?
Burrell and Bolt.
Bolt might be the obvious one.
There's
though.
a few to leave out, yeah.
Should we do...
Well, Green's Graham Greene. Is there any more authors there?
I don't know.
not that I can see. Are there any movies in there? Heat's a movie.
Heat shot, Bolt. That sounds like...
Oh, that's from...
shot and bolt or something from a rifle. Have we got Frick? That
That's
sounds like it
a
might go.
swear word that isn't, basically.
Oh, I like the way you're saying that. Like shot as well.
Yeah.
No, I see.
Oh, no, do that anyway, because it might be right. No.
Shall we try and get the... I'm going to
Yeah,
see if
try
we
those.
can put this group together.
Yeah, so Wallace is there.
Okay.
So what have we
William
got?
Wallace is there.
Well, there's Colin Powell.
William Burrow?
Who's
Is there a William Burrow? I don't know. There's an author called Burrow, wasn't there? No, I'm thinking of someone else.
Okay, Dead Reckoning, Dead Heat.
Dead shot.
Dead
Dead
Shot.
Dead Bolt?
Dead Bolt?
Yeah, well done.
Good.
These
Awesome.
times and you're out now, remember?
We should have left that one and played around with that.
Never mind. We don't
So hang on, what have we got for the sprinters now? Burrell, Powell, Lewis, Bailey. We tried that,
So
though,
what's-
didn't we?
If we...
don't
Should
remember.
we put 3 in and see what we've got left?
Yeah.
What would
Is
the
it
rest
museums?
be?
Wallace Museum,
Guggenheim.
Guggenheim.
Frick, probably.
Frick is probably a museum.
And then it's going to be...
Could be. Should we...
So
let's try that.
Did we do
the
that?
sprinter.
I'm not sure
No.
if we did, but...
Yeah.
That's right.
Should we try Lewis as the museum and put Green in the other group?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Is
okay,
it
one
the
more.
Bailey collection?
One more.
Guggenheim Wallace.
Oh, there's
so
the
we
Wallace
got-
collection, Guggenheim Museum.
Bailey?
There's 2 more collections. Lewis, Bailey, should we try?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we don't know who Frick is, do we?
Not it, I'm afraid, so you're out of time. But you found 2 groups. I'll give you points if you can tell me the connections. Feathers McGraw, Wendoline, Gromit, Shaun.
They're characters from Wallace and Gromit.
That's exactly what they are. And what about this one? Bolt, Reckoning, Shot, Heat.
You can put dead in front of all of them.
Yes, you can. Dead Bolt, Dead Reckoning, Dead Shot, Dead Heat. More points available, of course, for the connections in the groups you didn't find, so let's resolve the wall. Burrell, Wallace, Peggy Guggenheim, Frick.
So we're going to say they all have museums named after them?
Museum
Or collections.
Yeah, collections. I mean, they're art galleries, really, but they have collections named after them. I suppose an art gallery is a sort of museum. Didn't know Burrell, the Burrell collection in Glasgow.
No.
That's that one. And the last group, Powell or Pole, Lewis, Green and Bailey.
Do we think they're sprinters?
I think they're all sprinters.
Okay, sprinters.
I'll take sprinters. There's something else as well.
Have they all won the 100 metres, some kind of thing?
They've all been world record holders at the 100 metres. Leroy Burrell, I think, foxed you for a while there, but that was the art collection. So, well done. You found 2 groups and you got 4 points for the connections. That's a total of 6. Let's see what that does to the scores going into the final round. The press gang have 13 points and the science editors have 14. Now, if you know your horses from your Anne Hathaway, you can play Connecting Walls on our website, where you can also write your own. But we are going to decide who goes home and who stays with round 4, the Missing Vowels round. Fingers on buzzers, teams. The first group of disguised clues are all cleaning products. Editors.
Washing up liquid.
Correct. Editors.
The scouring powder.
That's right. Press gang.
Sugar soap.
Correct. Editors.
Bleach.
Exactly. Next category, sight impairments. Editors.
Glaucoma.
Yes. Press gang.
Astigmatism.
Yes. Editors.
Hypermyotropia.
I'm afraid that's not it, so you lose a point. Press gang, do you know it?
Hypermetropia.
I can't take that 'cause it's not quite right either. Hypermetropia. There's no Y there, of course, and no O. Hypermetropia. Last clue. Editors?
Colour blindness.
Correct. Next category, American sitcoms and their settings. Editors?
Friends.
I'm afraid that's not it. You lose a point, Press gang.
Frasier and Seattle.
It's Frasier and Seattle. Next clue. Editors?
2.5 Men, Baltimore.
That's not it. Press gang, do you know? Too long, I'm afraid. 2.5 Men and Malibu. Next clue. Press gang?
Happy Days in Milwaukee.
Yes, it is. Next clue. Editors?
Seinfeld in New York City.
Correct. Next category. But there will be no next category because that bell means it's the end of the quiz, and I can tell you that the Press Gang have 17. The Science Editors have, why, what's this? 17 points. It's a tie-break. In a tie-break situation, there will be one single missing vowels clue, and it's for captains only. It's sudden death, captains. If you buzz in with the right answer, that's it. You've won. You're through to the next round. If you buzz in with the wrong answer, you're out of the quiz. Your opponents win by default. So be careful. I'm not going to tell you the category. Fingers on buzzers, captains. Here's your clue. Editors?
Slow and steady wins the race.
That is the right answer. With that quick noticing of slow and steady wins the race, Science Editors, you are through to the next round. Very well done. Press Gang, how horribly unlucky. That is, of course, as close as you can get. You've done some brilliant quizzing, but by 1 point, you're going home. Thank you very much for coming. That was very stressful. I'm quite tense. But join us next time anyway for more questions that are tougher than the ones a footballer's girlfriend asks after his stag night. Goodbye.